everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my quarterly goals progress in my planner. I am sitting right outside my front door, so people might walk by or drive by and look at me like I'm totally nuts, but we're going to ignore them. And please, if you hear any noises, cars or whatnot, ignore that and let's just start looking at the planner. Alright guys, so the first thing I do is look at my quarterly, look at my annual goals. So I have that here in the beginning of my planner. And every month when I'm writing my monthly goals, I review this and make sure that I'm working on each of these goals. So we're just going to review how I've done in these first 3 months of the year. So in January, we can see that I did very well in my goals. Though I did not 100% complete them all, this is the best month that I had in regards to accomplishing what's on my monthly goal list or master task list. So what I have is working on my Spanish lessons, working out, reading books, practicing sign language, practicing cursive or calligraphy. For January, I had not yet known that I was pregnant, so I had a goal to lose 5 or more pounds. Clearly, that didn't happen, finding out I was pregnant a few days after I wrote this goal list. I also had a goal of uploading at least 4 videos, complete my entire month's worth of Bible reading, work on baby, which clearly we did. Found out we were pregnant early January, so that was awesome to find out. I wanted to work on my knitting, complete my monthly cleaning tasks, and renew or cancel my Amazon Prime account for the year. So most of this did get accomplished. The only thing one thing that did not get accomplished was one tiny Spanish lesson, but I call this month a success. So moving on to February, it's going to look much different than this, but let's just go look at it. So here for January, you can see I did very poorly. Let's keep in mind that I was at the very beginning of my pregnancy. That first month, I was exhausted, tired all the time. So no, I did not complete everything I wanted to complete. Eventually I did catch up on like my daily devotional. I did try to still be active that month, but I was very tired. And also I did not work on my Spanish. Things like working on Spanish and sign language and practicing cursive, those kind of go hand in hand with our homeschool, because while the boys, work on their homeschooling stuff, I'll sit down with them and I will basically do my self-improvement as well while they're doing their tasks. But we're kind of lax on homeschool because I was so exhausted, I didn't have much energy. But it doesn't bother me because I know that I needed the rest, and that the rest at that point was more important than checking off a task list. So while I would have liked to have gotten everything done, I'm okay with how it is based on what I was going through in my life at the time. So now in March, that does put me behind though in like my Spanish lesson, because my overall goal for Spanish is to learn at least 52 lessons. So that's about a lesson a week. So that puts me behind. So now I got some catching up to do. So let's see how I did in March. Here in March, I did forget to highlight some of the tasks. It just makes it much easier to see right offhand what got accomplished. I did very well in the working out. I stayed consistent. I had more energy. I went to the gym whenever my husband was teaching his insanity class. However, I did miss filling out the entire goal as a success because I got 11 workouts in that month and not 12. However, I would consider that still a success because I was active all those other days. So it's not like I was just being completely lazy. I would say that throughout the month of just being consistent in being active throughout the day, that could equal a workout. but I didn't check it off anyways. So also, I did not work on any Spanish again this month, which puts me behind even further. On my first goal for this month's task, I wanted to finish this knit lapgan I'm working on for my mom, and I came so close. I have like 5 rows left, so I'm very happy with how close I came, even though I didn't fully accomplish the task. I didn't really do any reading this month other than my daily devotional, which again, that kind of goes hand in hand with homeschool. We haven't been doing silent reading in homeschool. I've still been a little bit tired in the beginning of March, and the boys were working on other things in homeschool. So you guys can see here, like, I did okay in some areas. I definitely did better than last month, but I'm still not 100% perfect on accomplishing all my goals like I did basically in January. So right now, what I have accomplished for my annual goal of Spanish lessons is only 3 of the 52 lessons. So I still have more to work on with that, and I just have to try to be more consistent with what I'm doing. I'm kind of giving myself some slack because being pregnant is hard on the body, and especially on your energy level. So I'm trying to take into consideration, you know, what I'm going through, not only in my body, but, you know, with my family and in my life, to not be so overstressed about checking off tasks that I'm completely ignoring the fact that I'm being very successful in other areas of my life, like being healthy and making a baby, you know, eating healthily, drinking plenty of water and all that stuff. So if you review your annual goals like every quarter or every month, kind of like I do, if you're noticing that you have a lot of blank things, just don't be so hard on yourself, especially if you're like pregnant or you have a newborn or you have like a big major change in your life. You're not always going to get everything done perfectly how you plan it out. Give yourself some leeway to be human and not a robot when it comes to your task list in your planners. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to try to do better this next quarter, especially since my energy levels are coming back. But I know in the second quarter I'll have a newborn by then, and I'm pretty sure that my annual goals will look very empty, just like it does in February and March. So thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize that I don't have like some amazing epiphany comments that how you can be perfect in your task list. We're human and we are not perfect, and we just have to get over ourselves and realize and accept the fact that we are not perfect. We're not God. We're just humans, and we can plan all we want, but sometimes our plans isn't what actually happens. Life takes over sometimes, and you just got to go with the flow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. See you guys for the next video. Bye.